Ah, when the day starts off with some good news. Loveness. You know, living in the Bahamas, it would appear that some people get away with such bullshiggity. But when I opened up the paper this morning and I saw the following headline, properties of ex-MPs on sale for BOB bad loans. You know, Bahamian people, I love my country, but I ain't gotta lie. I get very tired when I see the unfairness that happens. So when I saw that headline today in the Punch, the paper I used to work for, I was like, goodjabitch.com. Because how many more times must the Bahamian public pay for the bills of shitty, lackluster politicians? And I have another question, Loveness. And y'all gotta forgive me because I sitting outside in this heat. I had 2 glasses of wine. I really ain't the one today. Say, you know what? Don't make me laugh, Karen. But I want to know, right? And I know that being away from home, I could look at this with the lack of passion, right? But what I miss with the whole shopping like it's Armageddon and shopping like the apocalypse coming and shopping like we crazy for items where the VAT ain't gonna be on them. And you know, again, I will admit, since I'm home, I look at things a little differently. So maybe I don't get it. But who are glad that the MPs who owe Bank of the Bahamas with their political loans, who are glad that finally, just when I thought the government was going to bail out Resolve again, because you know they bail out Resolve, first it was, let me see, 117 million, I think. That's how much we bail them out. Like, you know, all the politicians and their friends, families, and fuck buddies who don't pay nothing in the Bahamas, and we've been writing off their loans for years. So when I saw that story today, I was like, about time these motherfuckers be made to account. Yeah, because, you know, you gotta, look here. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Now, let me just say for the record, I don't blame these politicians, because Lord knows if I could get away with grinding up on the Bahamian people, maybe I would. Actually, no. That's not my personality. But they've been riding on us for a very long time. Like a long, long time. So for those of you who may have missed the story in today's Punch, yeah, I'm so happy Ivan put that story in the paper today. Apparently, a couple of them could see their properties being sold to satisfy their loan. Like that whoring, thieving, toilet, rapist, lying, bitch-ass Leslie Miller. Yeah, apparently they buying his place out there on Howard Road. Yeah, and of course the traitor Algin and Allen. Yeah, you know. Y'all know these cocksuckers. And apparently, Stink-ass Shane, his property that he was trying to develop, all them loans for Bank of the Bahamas can be satisfied. Yeah, so you know, every now and then, I just say, Lord, it look like the day of reckoning has come. You know, my parents always used to tell me, right? Time longer than rope. But in the Bahamas, we all know that only certain people are subject to the rules. Everybody ain't subject to the rules. And so when I saw that story today, I was like, good for fucking them. I hope Leslie Miller pay off his light bill too. Like, you know what I can't stand from 1973, right? The political elite been juicing up the public. We've been paying their bills. And y'all see nothing wrong with it? Especially these set who support the PLP. Like, they just see nothing wrong with paying the bills for their corrupt, thieving legislators. Like, I don't get it. What I missing? Anyway, so as I sit in this cool breeze, it is hot as 10 bitches out here today. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't complaining, because guess what? It's better than damn being cold. Let me put on my glasses so I can read y'all comments. Yeah. And I have on my bifocals today. Lord Jesus, help us. Lord, hold on. Let's see if this can work. Let's see if this can work today. Hold on. Let's see. Will Chrissy Love be able to see today? Let's see. Hi, 8 Mile Rock High School. So let me start from the beginning. Y'all let me know what I'm missing, because I hear the lines was in the food store. The lines was everywhere. I hear everybody was just, Nassau was crowded. Everybody was trying to beat the VAT thing. What I missing? And you know, I don't proclaim to be the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the smartest person. Yes, I'm smarter than a lot of motherfuckers, but I'm not the smartest person. So help me understand what I miss. Just help me understand how I miss. What I miss. All right, let me say hi to everybody who tuned in. Hi Danielle. Hi Helen. Hi right here, child. I'm a little tired because I had to drive so long over the weekend. But you know, we do these things for our children. Also, hi, did I say Lydia? Hi, Karen. You got to forgive me. I had 2 glasses of wine, child, so my brain is not functioning right now. It's amazing how I've lost, like when I was home, right? I could drink bottles of wine. But now that I kind of stopped drinking, and whenever I have a drink now, I just have to take bad. Like I dared, like right now. But that's all right. That's a good thing. Kieran with his disgusting self. Afternoon, Minister Red. Good, decent, trapsy color. Well, today is Marinate on it Monday. So we be trapsy on Thursday, Kieran, remember? Lynette saying hi. Houston up saying hi. Orlandia, child, I right here. Black Velvet, how you know? I did, Buzzy. Nelson say, I reach. Lydia say, just dumb. Hello, Pastor Love and Nasties. EJ say, sexy, Chrissy. Helen say, it was crazy. I did all my grocery shopping on Sunday like I do every Sunday for those double stamps. Yeah, you know, and I was trying to understand because we all know that while we are very disgruntled with the increase in VAT, right, on the backs of Bahamian people, there are other parts of the budget that have given us exemptions on certain things. Now, of course, we know in the Bahamas that more than likely these trapsy ass retailers ain't gonna pass the service on to you. Yeah, even though the tanks don't have no duty on it, I wouldn't count on retailers of the Bahamas who for years have been very greedy. I don't see them passing on the savings, but you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Mary said I was trying to beat the VAT right in his... Mary, I can't. All right. Rukia say, hi guys, I'm here, shared. Thank you. Nelson say, good afternoon, Minister. So I want y'all to call me today because I can't talk plenty today. I want to know what I'm missing, right? By the way, to all the Bahamians in Canada, happy Canada Day. Hope y'all enjoying your day off, your holiday. Lord, when the next holiday is? Oh, yeah, holiday this week, July 4th. Wonder what I'll be doing for the 242nd anniversary of independence. That's all America is, right? 242 years. I used to know these things when I gave a shit, but I really don't anymore. All right. Let's see what else is going on. Right up in his hair. Legal say, hey, Minister Red, right up, man, look here. I find, well, you know when you start breaking out your summer clothes, right? You just find all your cool little clothes and things. Nelson say, okay, why do you have a 27-second delay? I do? Anyway, and Sean say, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, what that mean, Sean? Liddy say, I thought Black Friday came early. Man, I trying to understand, because can I tell you, when I saw the videos, right? And you know, a couple of people, you know we are. Bahamians are very unkind sometimes. They were like, look at these stupid fucking people shopping for all these things. And these Bahamians who ain't had no money. So if you ain't had no money, how you could do all that shopping? And did you really think you was going to save that much? What I missing? And you know, again, I ain't the smartest person. I smart, but I ain't the smartest. So if I campaign and Daniel don't do it, I will never campaign again. These cocks. Anyway, this truck, yeah, I can't say what I want to say. All right, so Love Nest, let me read some more of your comments. Pascal say 12% increase yesterday on tithes in church. Rukia say after one drink, I'm ready to sleep or talk shit. Lesson say kill myself, Laura, you see plenty. Oi! Right up and say OMG, it was ridiculous. You know, but again, y'all please explain it to me. Was there some special sale going on? Because again, like I said, I'm not in the Bahamas. So maybe I'm looking at it a little differently. EJ said hurricane VAT came a whopping 12%. Or at least here. Well, I don't understand. Right up and say still got to pay 12% anyhow. Nelson say 2 glasses of wine and tipsy. Yeah, man. I going, Mary, I can't take it. Mary say she trying to beat the VAT in his cunny. Who cunny, Mary? I didn't know man had cunny. Right up and say I went to the food store on Thursday for milk and butter. They had already raised butter prices by 40%. And you know butter done expensive at home. Genevieve say she let. Man, I ain't let. I just feel sleepy. But I say, you know, I did a piece of show on Friday, so I had to come talk to you all today. And I have a little bit of a sore throat. I think that's all that screaming at way in school. Rukia say they don't. Duty free is never free for us. It only duty free for the businessman. Andrew say, hey, Loveness. Hola, Chrissy. Chelsea say, hey there, Christina M. Thompson. Not the whole name, Chelsea. Mary said, I don't know why Bahamians celebrating independence for. We are not even independent. Rukia say Friday was payday. Oh, that's what it is, eh? Roommate here. Hey, roommate. Roommate say, hey, Loveness. Bobby say, hey, Chrissy, what's going on, girl? Bobby said, I won't let the VAT stress me. Rukia said, in 2 weeks, they'll be paying that 12%. 2 weeks break. What that is, Mary? Man, I can't. So today, baby people, we marinating on a couple of things. Also on Friday, please give me a moment. On Friday, the news went around town that we lost the only Bahamian to win what it was, the junior middleweight champion of the world. You remember that song that Smokey 007 sang for Elijah Obed? Congratulations. Oh Lord, y'all young children. Y'all remember that song? Fight, Elijah, fight. Lick him, Elijah, lick him. Y'all remember that song by Smokey? Oh, y'all young children. Anyway, so that's what we're talking about today. May he rest in peace. Of course, from knowing the family personally, I told you I married into that family. Obed was a great athlete. Like most of our celebrated Bahamians, he had some trouble in his life. And I just hope he's at peace now. That's all I'm going to say on that. And also, are we still praying for Fenton anymore? Why Bahamians killing Fenton already? Why y'all just do that? And you know, I just wish that with all these high-profile sickness in our country, I hope you don't know the song. That's because you young. Y'all young children. Y'all young children. Y'all know who Smokey 007 is? Not Smokey Robinson like I just said. Smokey 007. Y'all know who that is? How many of y'all know who Smokey 007 is? Alright. Nelson said, I don't think I celebrating the day in this dictatorship we call a nation. Man, Nelson, we still, guess what? We still are blessed to be independent. You have an Uncle Smokey? Oh, Rolandia, you know. Okay, so that's one of y'all young ones who know Smokey 007. Well, I little tipsy now, but Elijah Obed, when he won the junior middleweight champion of the world in 1978, Smokey 007, who was still alive at the time, he wrote a song. And the lyrics were, congratulations, congratulations to the junior middleweight champion of the world. Now, of course, we just put Obed up at the airport a couple of years ago. Because we never does. Laurie, how come I can't see Laurie comments? I can't see Love a Lot. Love a Lot, that's you? You know him, but not the song. Okay, anyway, y'all call me because I don't feel like talking today. But on Friday, I gave y'all half a show because I was so in my glory. But we remember Elijah Obed, who is gone on. We remember the entertainer, Sweet Tea. Hail Ma, my good cousin. Y'all young children again. Sweet Tea was a dancer. Fine looking man. Who used to prance around in leopard drawers and shit with a cape. And his son, Dexter, started doing the same thing. And he used to be a junkanoo. We losing all of our people. He won that in 78. I don't know the man. Ah, Lord. I can't even see Laurie comments. I hope I didn't block Love a Lot because my big thumbs be blocking y'all sometime. All right. Helen say, I know who Smokey 007. I don't remember that song. That's all right. That's one of the downsides of being in media in the Bahamas. You just remember every Jesus thing. And also, Sweet Tea gone, Elijah gone. And we pray for Fenton. Y'all could please stop sending me WhatsApps about Fenton. Thanks. Y'all don't have to send me the picture. I know Fenton. I know what he's going through. I've seen him. Thanks. Anyway, so what else y'all want to talk about? Yes, Ezra. We said rest in peace to Ezra Hepburn. And Ezra get buried in St. Agnes. Wasn't it good to see the Dicey Doe singers? I think that was who sang at the funeral. So what else y'all want to talk about? Oh Lord, why everybody in Nassau looking for me? Love a Lot. Hold on, let me answer Love a Lot. Fenton say he okay. Those are lies. Well, I won't say he's okay because when you have a considerable weight loss like that, you know that something is a challenge. But remember, in addition to that shit-ass Shane petitioning the government to pay his bills, the Bahamas government also helped Fenton with his medical bills. So But let me be stink. Did Fenton teeth like Shane? See how Shane Gibson could expect us to pay for his balls bill and he raggy us and teeth our money. What I missing? Again, you know, I just have to come to y'all love nest because I want to know what I missing. Like I say, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed. I'm not the sharpest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. But I just want to know, like, how you just be so brazen? Oh yeah, the tour boat that exploded in Exuma. So one of the tourists did die then, because I know at the time they were saying that they thought that there were 2 deaths. And how the fuck you could be having tours in Exuma and it said that you ain't got no insurance? What I missing? See, once again, anything buck up go in the Bahamas. How you could have big rides with other people's life on it and nobody ain't check your insurance? Anyway, you know what? I just fucking gee. Hey, Marionette. Helen say, shame, got nerve. Suck my teeth. Rose saying hello. Helen say, rest in peace, sweet tea. Ezra Hepburn, Elijah Obed. Doesn't say, you why I know JFK and don't know him. Well, because again, in the Bahamas, we don't teach our people about those who have accomplished great things. And no matter how you may feel about Elijah Obed, yeah, I might have some problems with his choices in his personal life, but name another Bahamian who was able to accomplish that. The closest we have come in that field of boxing was Ray Minus, who got a Commonwealth title, Jermaine Mackey, who got a Commonwealth title, what that other boy named, the Tank. I don't think he won a title though. But I'm just saying, in the Bahamas, it saddens me that people who have made it big on the world stage are not. Guess what? I can't even see. The only chats I see when it's live is the actual live chat. Legal said young lady dance had to have 2 of her legs amputated. Wow. Look at Solid K hailing her girl. Solid K and Marionette, we got to keep them 2 apart. Blab ever say slack government and community leaders. Well, that's sad. Why did her legs get amputated? But you know, can I tell you? I have some people close to me who are amputees, and I see them living amazing lives. You may remember a young lady who I used to interview all the time on my show, Erin Brown, who I call E-Boogie. My cousin, Ty Cox. So I see amputees, especially with technology now. I see amputees doing amazing things. Wow. Well, thank you, 8 Mile Rock. Please drop down arrow at the top to make the changes. Child, I can't do that during the show, sweetie. I can only do that after the show finish. Yeah, I don't think you could see that during the live stream. Anyway, so y'all call me because I tired talking already. 242-544-3900. Also, don't forget, a lot of y'all still asking me about the retreat. 30 days from now, we can be in Sunrise, Florida on our retreat. I can't wait to get to Florida. I can't wait. I can't wait to show y'all all the wonderful, loving creations I have prepared for y'all. So remember now, a lot of y'all RSVP. According to the RSVP, the retreat full. But you know the retreat ain't full till you pay your deposit. So please do that today so we can get a final count, because by the 15th of July, I really want to get a final count so I can start shipping all the stuff. Legal says she was one of the tourists on the tour boat that exploded. Her GoFundMe done raised $17,000 in 11 hours. Yeah, that's, well, you know, guess what? I can understand that. And again, you know what I can't stand about life? Because of someone else's stupidity. Because of someone else's bad choice. She's made to pay the cost. See, that's how unfair life could be. Now, of course, yes, she could have been dead. I know y'all can tell me, oh, Chrissy, but you must be grateful. Y'all don't have to lecture me about gratitude. I'm the gratitude queen. But I'm just saying, someone else's bullshit caused them people to be on the boat that blow up. And you know this is going to be a mark on the Exuma tourist industry. All right? It's sad. You know, I can't imagine. I can't imagine getting your leg blow off. I just can't. Anyway. All right. Okay, why my phone dead already? I need a new battery for my phone. Helen say prayers for Fenton. Get well soon. Well, of course, I especially, you know, Fenton is my boy. Even though the last time I spoke to him, he was rowing me. You know how these Bahamian man like lecture you and shit. Like tell you what you can and cannot say. Sean say can't forget Kimbo, another famous boxer. Well, yeah, we remember when Kimbo Slice passed away. We remember when Kimbo Slice passed away. And again, that was a shock because he was young, you know, very young, Fox Hill boy. But Bahamians have made it on the world stage. But when you look at how we treat them at home, you wouldn't think that they've made it on the world stage. You wouldn't. It's the same challenge I have with Ronnie Butler, who made a name for the Bahamas all over the world. And what kind of accolades did we give him? No, Kimbo is a Ferguson from Fox Hill. Now, he may have Haitian blood, but as far as I know, he's a Ferguson from Fox Hill. Good day, Stan Ryan. Black would say negligent and too many hug boogie businesses. Well, you know, again, from what the stories we've been hearing, but we all know that unfortunately in the Bahamas, oversight is a problem that we have, especially in the Family Islands. Who checks that? Who checks the insurance? Who checks to make sure people are compliant? And that's a problem. So, unfortunately, if those people were tourists, you know they're going to sue the shit out of that boat captain. If he didn't have insurance, he going to be fucked. But what caused the explosion? Daniel, so you think they service them boats? Well, one would think that if you are having tours in the Exumas, catering to a tourist market, that you would have your shit together. But we all know in the Bahamas, we run a very slack ship. Oh, Lordy. So what else y'all want to talk about? Everybody out, excuse me, today in DC, butt naked. I just saw one white gal with all her ass hanging out. Everybody just losing their mind because it's sunny outside. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hot as shit. And I came to sit in this little corner by this tree. Because one thing I must say, even though it's hot as shit in the Bahamas, at least in the Bahamas, you have one little breeze. You have one little breeze. Sean say Kimbo is Bahamian Nelson. Blav ever say because it ain't Mr. So-and-so son or daughter. Well, you know, we have to just fix things in the country, man. And when we hear about tragedy, it's sad. Well, I done tell the Bahamas government, when I become famous, sir, over here, don't be trying to claim me. I can tell you right now. I could be like Rick Fox. By the way, condolences. I see the Fox family buried Mr. Ulrich over the weekend. I could be like Rick Fox holding up his Canadian flag. Yeah, because the Bahamas has caused you. The Bahamas has caused you to really look at being disloyal. I ain't gonna lie. You know, we have had so many Bahamian people do amazing things. Like the fact that when I go to the African American Museum over here, people like Bert Williams are celebrated. People like W.B. Du Bois. And yet, when you go in the Bahamas, most people don't even know about Bert Williams. It's just sad. Lorraine said I gotta make a bank run. Y'all be safe and drink rum. Make a bank run for me too, Lorraine. Greta say, and you could sweat. Yeah. Daniel say, speaking of breeze, one just passed. Sean said they need to sue the government to get some of that 12%. Well, you know, right now the Bahamas government can't afford to pay out no lawsuit. Look, before they motherfucking pay mine. All right? I know y'all like to pay the white people who get injured first. And yeah, her not having no legs is more of a priority to me. But I've been waiting. So when you cut her check, cut down mine too. Oh, thanks. So is it true about this cabinet reshuffle? Y'all believe what y'all been hearing? Genevieve say, tell Shane go fix them people in Golden Gates, fix their roof. Amen Rock say, suing the government is suing taxpayers. The government is not the same as the political party. I agree. But the thing is, a lot of times our government is negligent. And we've seen it before with the plane crashes and the lack of licensing and insurance. I just think that, you know, can we get our shit together? Can we get it together? That's all I'm asking. I just want us to get it together. And I personally don't think that's too much to ask for. Look at Sean say, don't drink and drive, Laurie. Man, I can't take it. So what else y'all want to talk about today? Because right now, all I want to do is like go on the cold ass train and fall asleep till I reach my stop. The more I get up on Mondays, and this can sound dead lazy, the more eyes don't be into nothing. You know, you just ain't into nothing. I don't know if it's because I just don't give a fuck no more. But I really ain't into nothing. And how I getting ready to stop being a full-time mommy, I just really ain't into shit. Seriously. All I want to do is sleep, braid my hair, and watch Junglist TV. Yeah. Andrew say, yes, Lord, decent Atlanta's have a crazy heat. Yeah, man. This reminds me of the heat we is having in Brooklyn. Every time I go to Brooklyn in the summer, I just pass out. The last time I was in Brooklyn in August. And stupid me, I was on a fast in Brooklyn, right? Why, when I gone outside, I fall faint straight to the ground. And that was me being cheap, because in New York, in Nassau, I could go to Chris on Carmichael Road and get me one coconut for $1 or $2. But I didn't want to pay $7 for the coconut in Brooklyn. So I felt myself getting woozy and ting, right? And I didn't want to drink no Gatorade and shit. So why I faint in the road? I was so ashamed. And good thing I hurt myself. Solid K said, Gal, you like fall down. Yeah, I fainted though, Solid K. 1 minute I was talking to my mommy, and the next minute I was like, Bram. Queen Taylor say that's why you can, that's because you content. You think that's what it is? Jackie say, hey Chrissy, I'm trying to sign up, but having sign up for what, Jackie? Oh, the retreat? Well, Jackie, just send me the email and I'll send you the directions. I answered you, Jackie. Did you see the email I sent you? Tuffy say, Chris, you've been watching Pose. I love that show. What do you think about Bahamian transgenders? Well, as a matter of fact, I just finished watching Pose just now, Mother's Day. Well, you know, again, as someone who went to school in the 80s during the height of the ball culture and the AIDS epidemic, I spent lots of time in New York. I had lots of friends who were in those same situations where their parents kicked them out the house and they had to form these houses. So I saw the movie Paris is Burning when it debuted. So I've always been intrigued by ball culture. You also may remember, Tuffy, I did one of the first shows with a Bahamian transgendered woman. I did the show back when she first got the surgery in the 90s. And I repeated the show in 2010 when she came back to the Bahamas. So guess what? If you feel you're a woman trapped inside a man's body, or a man trapped inside a woman's body, do your thing. You want to be transgender? Do your thing. And when I did my show about the first Bahamian transgender woman, people were tripping because it was a white Bahamian. Although she tell me she ain't white, she Conky Joe. So I've always been intrigued by the ball culture. As a matter of fact, when I was in college in the 80s, there was a guy who had a house. His name was Willie Ninja. And he had the House of Ninja. And whenever they would have events, my ass was supposed to be studying in New Jersey. My ass was in New York, honey, at the balls. Love it. So I've always been around gay culture. A lot of my best friends are gay men. I have no problem with people expressing themselves how they want to express themselves. You know, I see all the hatred and venom when it comes to it. I will admit, if Wayne told me today he wanted to be a woman, I would feel some kind of way. But that doesn't mean I'm going to kick him out the house and shun him. Maybe I'm just liberal to the point where I think we're all God's children. And no matter how we express ourselves, we're all God's children. So I don't think of things like that. Legal say don't sleep on Canada. We just have some wicked heat here too. Legal for true. Or this one I need to come visit you. 8 Mile Rock. So you need that mental and physical break. Take a week or two off. Say a week or two. I'll say a week or two. 8 Mile Rock. I have been taking off beside doing this show and a couple little projects I was doing, little part-time things. I have been goofing off since September the 13th. Now, of course, I don't consider this show goofing off. I don't even consider this, excuse me, work, because I have so much fun when I do the show. Tell us about the old Bahamian designer. Well, Shane wasn't a transgendered person. Shane wasn't transgendered. He just wore a lot of makeup. Right up and say, I get so emotional whenever I watch Paris is Burning. Yes, I love that line. I have watched Paris is Burning. As a matter of fact, this is how bad I am. This is how much of a fag hag I am. If I have gay male friends and they haven't watched Paris is Burning, I actually download it for them to watch. Like one of my bestest buds is a gay Bahamian male, half white. And you know, he's trying to be bougie and stick with his white culture, but he won't be down with the hood. And so if you have not watched Paris is Burning and you're a gay male, you ain't serious. The category is Butch Queen. I just be squawking when I watch and Pose. You hear me? Squawking. The house of extravaganza. Mary said, I don't agree with it, but it's their life. I agree. It's their life. Sean said, yes, Tuffy, except in the House of Parliament. Well, you'd be surprised to know who cross-dressing at home. And again, that's their business. Let me be Trapsy. Who is the big financial man in the Bahamas who like wear woman panty? He could count the fuck out of money, though. Just gonna put that out there. Who that say who that when I say who that? Who that? Yeah. So I don't have nothing to guess what. You want to cross-dress? You could cross-dress. You could crisscross-dress. You could cross-color dress. I don't give a shit. Just don't fuck with our money. Thanks. All right. Legal say, I tell you, summer's the best time for you to come. Sure heat, July, August. You'll sweat your balls off. All right. Nelson say, and call and drag Shane. Child, we ain't even talking about stinking Shane, because Shane ain't even worth it. And that's why I glad. What the thing say? Let me read. They taking away Shane, or like I call him, Shame. B.O.B. coming for Shane property. We all know that Shane used up all our money to try build up this rich life. Properties of ex-MPs on sale for B.O.B. bad loans. The multi-million-dollar properties of 3 former MPs have been put on sale by Resolve Bahamas. Why the delay back on? Man, look here, I don't know. On the mortgages of the properties. Then B.O.B. gave the properties to Resolve to sell. They were advertised for sale in the newspaper on Friday. 2 of the seized properties were owned by ex-PLP MP Leslie Miller, that cocksucker. Resolve is selling Miller's old Robin Hood food store building and his Summer Winds Plaza, including Mario's Bowling Alley. Both properties are in Miller's shops and offices complex on Howard Road. Miller reportedly owes B.O.B. $30 million in unpaid loans. Coral Dreams Gated Enclave, owned by ex-F&M MP turned PLP cocksucker Algernon Allen, and ex-MP Shane Gibson's Destiny Lake subdivision are also on sale in the paper. Boy, I tell you, from 1973, these suckers, they just suckers, man. All right. Daniel say, what's the show about? The show is about the 80s in New York. And it has 3 storylines going at the same time. It's talking about the lives of gay men whose parents would have kicked him out of the house, and they find family in other ways. And they form these things called houses. And so that's what the show is about. It also talks about the emergence of greed in the New York real estate market, because it has a storyline about Trump Tower. And it also has a storyline about the AIDS epidemic. How back in the 80s, 82, early 90s, again, when I finished college in 80. When did I get to Montclair? I got to Montclair in 81 and I finished in 85. So it covers that time period. All right. Sean say, who that? Nelson say, who that is, Chrissy? Y'all know, look here, y'all think about it. Y'all don't know who's wear panty and count money? Oi, Lord, I can't laugh. Did you ever watch Dallas Buyers Club? Yes, I saw that movie as well. I didn't finish watching it. I liked how he was altruistic about trying to help the people get AIDS medication. But Andrew say shame and pot cake. Helen say, what the show name, Chrissy? The show is called Pose. You know, it comes from the whole ball culture. You know, y'all may know about it because Madonna basically teeth all the ball culture lingo. Strike a pose. That came from the ball culture in Manhattan and in Brooklyn, because I've been to some drag shows in Brooklyn. And we have drag shows in the Bahamas. Vogue. It's not on Netflix, baby. It's on Pose comes on FX. Yeah, but it's new. It's only like 6 episodes in, if that, so it's new. But Paris is Burning, that movie came out in the 80s. Ever so real say Madonna's a drag queen herself. Well, you know, again, a lot, guess what? I will admit, I think the ball culture and the whole, especially gay males. Now, I love gay women too, but I think we all know that, unfortunately, society looks down on men when they come out as gay, especially in the black and brown community. All right? PA say way past time for the government to go after those expensive properties of those MPs. Right up and say 30 million. Well, mother, father. Sha. Hey, sweet pineapple. You're welcome, Helen. Rukia say, really? Yes, Rukia. And what I liked about the whole ball culture, because again, living in New York, again, you know, I'm not saying I lived it because I'm not gay, but I used to go to a lot of the events, a lot of the balls. Like I said, the House of Ninja. Anytime Willie Ninja, who's now dead, I think Willie Ninja died of AIDS actually. You know, whenever they would have an event, I used to go to that. But you know, the thing is, guess what? This life is so exciting. All right. So any of y'all watching soccer? Any of y'all watching the FIFA World Cup? By the way, who all looking at them cute, sexy men from Europe who half black and black? Y'all see the French team? When I see them legs like tree trunks, I'd be like, oh, glory. Lord, got you thinking dirty thoughts. Ain't even looking at the goal. Looking at them fine ass men. Like on Saturday, I was by one TV. Chat. And of course, the MLS events were happening this weekend as well. Lord, them men and them legs. And when they running in the thing, even though they having a cup, all you see they balls shaking up and down. Yeah, I used to be looking at all of that. Legal. You know it's true. I used to be looking. You can't help but look. It right in front of your damn eye. How you could not look? Yeah. So I ain't gotta lie. I used to be having dirty thoughts. I used to be having dirty thoughts when I watched the soccer. Yeah, I used to be watching. I used to have dirty thoughts. Them thick, skeety men, them from Europe. I notice how a lot of the damn European teams have black men playing for them. Hold on, I think about this one man from France and his legs. When he kicked that ball and turned his foot to the side, all you see is the dent all in the tie. Woo, Lord. Look at Black Pepper. Black Pepper say I'd be glued to my TV, child. Look here, I don't know a shit about a hat trick, a goal, a score, a shit. I don't know none of that. All I know is be looking at them legs and the nuts jumping up and down. And if you're lucky every now and then, right? Because even though they say they're wearing cups, every now and then you see a little ballage on the side. Little ballage. It's like when I used to go to the gym, right? I remember going to the gym, and this one man, I swear, his dick was always out his pants. Always. That was my time to go to the gym. Yeah. I mean, it never failed. Without fail. Legal. Why are you laughing? Yeah, soccer porn, boo. Pia, it's true. Whenever he was on the machine, and he lifting, and them shorts start riding. Da-da-da-da, cockhead. Yeah, that's what you see. So, if you've been watching FIFA, who all went in? As if I know. I just be looking at, he say, nigga say, he mean to have that out just for you. No, child. I could look, but I don't want to touch. Why you squawking? Blah, blah, say, in my next life, I'm like Tina in Europe. Girls, Sweden had some cuties too. Yes, I saw that. And again, I'm just so stunned at how Europe is getting so brown. Queen Taylor said, I started to watch it last night. You so wrong. Hashtag them legs. Yes, Lord. Hold on, I'm thinking about it right now. Black ever say FIFA all day, gal. They find it in age wine. I tell you. Tuffy say, Chrissy sound like the well dry. You need one man to throw some water in that. No, you know, Tuffy, can I tell you? Guess what? I keep telling you, Tuffy. If I wanted doggy right now, I just gotta be like, dial 7 digits. It's just that I'm trying to focus on me. And you know, when you're dealing with doggy, you just get distracted. That's why it started with a D, you know. It's for distraction. And so right now, I'm trying to be the best me and trying to detox my life. Yeah. Because I will admit, I do think about sex, but am I craving it? No. I keep telling y'all, I have had enough dick to last me a lifetime. I've had Dick and I've had Richard. I'm okay. Like, if I never see another dick for another, like, 4 years, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just... And, you know, can I tell you? Sorry, men who listen to the show. I love you all. But y'all needy as fuck. And, you know, as a black woman, dating a black man, They needy. Just needy as fuck, man. Just, I don't have any catering. Look at a minute when finally go in that dorm for good. I don't want to take care of another god doggone it soul. I don't want to do a shit. You hear me? All right? So if I go inviting doggy in my life now, let me just say I've been offered. I've been offered. Okay? You know, I could call someone right now to be a cunning linguist right now. But I just don't have it in me. I don't feel like cooking for nobody. I don't feel like picking up your hair out the tub. I don't feel like hearing your bitch and whine. I feel like sucking your cock. I feel like doing none of that. I feel like cooking. I tell you, I on a break, man. I have been taking care of people all my fucking life, even before I had a kid. Legal. You know what? I could stop being honest with y'all. So when Wayne finally go to school for good, like this weekend was just setting everything up with the dorms and everything. But I want to take care of nobody. I tired, man. Like my boy Anthony to say, I tired. When I wasn't taking care of Wayne, I was taking care of family, taking care of parents, taking care of grandparents, taking care. I fucking tired. Then I was married, taking care of that husband. I tired. So right now, what's our song? Me. Enough about you, let's talk about me. I, me, I. Yeah, so Tuffy, while I hear what you're saying, I couldn't possibly. I just can't. I can't be bothered. I just can't. All right, let's read some of these comments. I like how y'all, look here, y'all call me here. I tired now, I'm talking. Let's see. Look at y'all. Y'all like when we talk about dick now. Boy, why the love nest so like talk about grinding? Okay. Black Ever saying the gay drag shows downtown Fort Lauderdale be life on Sunday afternoon back in the day. I had 2 gay friends that live in Cali now. Well, I have tons of gay friends. And they say Brazil. Yes, oh Lord, the Brazilian man. Lord. Queen Taylor say, LOL, notice all the ladies commenting now, the men stop. Yeah, because when you start talking about doggy, I like how Stan ran out to me needy. How? Y'all know how y'all needy. I don't have to tell you how y'all needy. Legal say, as I turn my TV to FIFA. Rukia say, Chippendale still doing shows? Well, Chippendales used to do a lot of shows in the Bahamas, Rukia. As a matter of fact, I used to MC the Chippendale shows when they came to the Bahamas. I was always the MC for that. Lord, that was good money. That was good money. And they try rub their dick on the side of you. Now, back then, that's when I had sex horns. I used to be like, oh, yeah, rub that on me, child. But don't touch me. Like I remember time at the strip club at the zoo. You know, my cousin Kurt owned the zoo, him and Brian. God rest Brian's soul. Lord, I still can't believe Brian did. Anyway, so I used to MC the events, right? So why one time when I was introducing the stripper, his name was, you ready? Long Dong Silver. So why Long Dong Silver throw me on the floor of the zoo and was simulating cunnilingus with my pants on? Yeah. And I tell you, when that boy doggy pressed against my leg, I was like, Lord Christina, my anaconda don't want none. Anyway, yeah, that boy dick was huge. Ginormo. I was like, no, child. I want you skewing me. I'm good. You can keep that to yourself. What Queen Africa said? Keep it to yourself. No, child. Keep that. He's like, you don't want none of this? I said, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Then you look, I look like a shish kebab. No, I'm good. Thanks. All right, let's read some more of these comments. Look here, we talking about the Van Armageddon and all the things happening in Nassau. Now we on doggy. Jesus. Jackie said nothing wrong with looking. Original Beauty say doggy distraction. Sanran say lies. Sandra say she dead. Yes, Richard. Not that Richard. LMAO. Orly say amen. Lavava say dick and distraction. Yes, today's manies. Chelsea say oh. Rolandia said agree. Men are needy bad. Stan Rand say needy how? Okay, Stan Rand. First of all, especially you black men, you all have certain cultural norms that you think are the rule. As a black woman, I will admit the lion's share of the work with regard to keeping home and hearth is done by me. You also, and I get it, because the black man, again, having only dated black men and dated an Italian man once, but mostly black men, the world knocks down black men in their face every day. So when they come home, they need you to assuage their little ego. I don't have time to assuage anybody. I try to assuage myself. Queen say serious thing. Legal say hashtag dead. Why y'all laughing? Black people say the mannies today are god awful to prim and proper and stay with their mammies. Well, you know, guess what? I have nothing. There's nothing wrong with a mama's boy. I was married to a mama's boy. I ain't got lied. There were days when I was glad he was a mama's boy, because that mean he would go to his mama and cook and bring 2 plates for me and him. Yeah, this is before we had Wayne. I was Wayne on Bubba Juice then. So there's nothing wrong with a mama's boy. Just don't run out. All right. Ryder Pin say, killed myself laughing. You sound like me, Chrissy. Rukia say, digmatized. Stan Ron is laughing. Rukia say, Sandra say, love yourself, hon. Rolandia say, Lord, me tired. Greta say, haven't had a man in 25 years. Okay, Greta, hold on. Look, all on. Greta, hold on. Greta, come back. Come back, boo. Come back. Greta. 25 years? You ain't had no cock? Hold on. Look at Sandra with her dropsy self. Sandra say, any vat on doggy? Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. Let me scroll. Hold on, I gotta scroll back to that. Hold on. Greta just shut down the whole fucking show. Hold on. Greta say, haven't had a man in 25 years. I'm good. So Greta, there's only so much jerking off you could do. What you just do? Greta, I need you to give me tips. Give me the tip you ain't getting, Greta. So Greta, how you do that? And thank you for sharing, because can I tell you, I one of the things I love about the Love Nest, I love how you share your thoughts with me. Right up and say, I don't want to have to deal with another him and all their wants, needs, and emotions. Jackie say, do you, Chrissy, and make you happy. Orly say, don't blame you, just relax, Chrissy. Yeah. Now maybe by January of 2019. Karen say, good afternoon, everybody. Karen, use a trip. Legal say, that's right, do you, boo, do you. Rukia say, I could do it a vacation myself. Sandra say, they too freshy. Chelsea say, no, you're not tired of talking. Right up and say, been single and celibate almost 2 years. Wow. Now I've gone 2 years. The longest I've been celibate was 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. And you know, can I tell you, and people say, oh, you just a miserable bitch. It's not that. When you don't focus on sex, you'll be surprised to know how much you can pour into yourself. And I'm not saying, you know, not having sex and being celibate isn't for everybody. Okay? But the thing is, it's easy. Karen, don't play me. I done called you 100 times. I had the metro getting ready to hop my ass back home. All right? I'm just saying that a lot of times when you don't have sex as a distraction, you're able to focus on your needs and build you up. Rukia said, Chrissy, please write a book and sell on Amazon. Do the audio version with your voice. I'll buy it. Child, we tried that. We tried doing the book. Remember we tried doing Trapsy, the audio book? Anyway, we shall see. Queen Taylor say, listen. And they say, come visit San Diego so you can hang me and my Brazilian fam. Legal say, what? Say sex horns. Them Brazilian men, very sexy. Chrissy, let me know. Means let me know. Man, look here. So what else are we talking about today? I like how y'all don't call me and make my mouth dry from reading all these comments. Karen, I done called you all morning. Anyway, Nelson say, no, these baby women wanty, and don't do the basic. Let's argue. What's the basic, Nelson? What's the basic? Now, there are a lot of women, I agree with Nelson to a degree. This new breed of woman, I ain't gonna lie, some of the deficiencies are just amazing. Sandra, no vat on doggy, no vat on old used things, man. Well, you know what? Get you some old doggy. You ain't gotta wonder where it is at night. Although some of these old ass men, you know, Viagra done got these old ass bitches. Viagra done fuck these old men right up. They believe they can hang. So Greta, I want to know, 25 years. Greta, where you is? Let me see if Greta answered me. Did Greta answer me? Lydia say 25 years. Wow. From I put my husband out, my legs were closed. LOL, pray. Wow. Hold on, can I go without dick for 25 years? That would be a hard no. Emphasis on hard. Yeah. 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. Fuck. Hold on, I marinated. Look, Karen. Karen say no. Queen saying 2 years and just feel men well, some still with the same shit. What? Black Velvet said I tried that for 2 years and that was it, but you are more focused. Can anybody tell me how much the gas is at Rubus? Mary, how you going there? Sean said if she get a young doggy, she might dead. That's to say, okay, Greta, you win. Pray. Well, you know, I do have a prayer, and I told you that before I backslid into some doggy when I first came here. Yeah, I was minding my business. I backslid into the doggy. Yeah, I was minding my business, man. You know, old fire stick? You know that old college? That old fire stick. You know old fire stick, right? But I just was like, my prayer has always been, I am down the street from you. Don't play with me, Karen Ross Newbold, cause me call your whole name. You know, my prayer has always been, dear Lord, please take away my libido until I find a man who loves me like you love me. A man who isn't gonna upset me. Or like my bestest bud, Wanda Wayne Gordy, before she got married, and she's been married now for 17 years. Her prayer was, dear Lord, please don't send me a nigga I'm gonna have to cut. And so, yeah, 25 years is a long time. Wow. I'm still, you know, Greta, you just shut down the show. I forget everything after that. 25 years. Rukia said, I got the money. I got the only say. Blabber say, I'm not trying to fool myself like sir. 25 years. That's sir. Queen said, a new breed. Young woman just want hair, nails, a new outfit. Raynard said, what I jump into? 25 years? Not even 25 years. Man, look here, the basics. I must cook, clean, bear, and take care of your children and plus pay bills. Child never. Well, again, and you know what? Because life is so expensive. Now, again, if I was sitting home and just taking care of the kid, I would be your personal fuck toy and your chef. But if I got to come home, like I remember when I was married, right? And I will admit, you know, before my husband went to America and lost his mind, he was a pretty good husband. You know, typical Bahamian. He went to America, come to the big city, couldn't handle it. Believed that every country was for him. But, and like I told him, I wouldn't even, you asked about today. That's why I've been here today. Anyway, when I finish the show, we can talk. Tony been married 31 years? That's amazing. That's amazing. Nelson say, I cook, I clean. The other one is a combination we both involved in. I work hard, I might add, right up in. 8 Mile Rock said that's a European car horn will blow. Wow, Greta just shut down the show, 25 years. But then again as well, and I'm not saying this about all Bahamian men, but a lot of Bahamian men, and I will admit, in the past, like 30 years, I've only been dating. I was married to a Bahamian man. Y'all look at life a little differently. The Bahamian man still believes that the woman is his personal do-girl. Do this, do that, do that, do that, do that, that. I'm not that kind of chick. When I was married, even my husband and I had an understanding. And especially when we first moved to America, my husband was getting his papers straight. And so he couldn't even work. But then again, he did the stuff at home. He helped with the baby. He helped with the cooking and the cleaning. Of course, when he got a job, he started fucking some other bitch in our house when I would go away. Yeah, you know baby man is fuck women in your house. You know they fuck up. You know they fuck up. That's how they go. I can't control nobody, doggy. Raynard say, once you go cook and you ain't nasty, it's all good. Right up and say that's what most men want, while we women still go half on the bills too. No. Ask, when did you answer me? I answered you, Karen. Well, Tony, congratulations on your 31 years. You know, to last in a marriage for 31 years, I salute anyone who lasts over 10 years. I salute them. I know, I mean, even though my parents' marriage was rife with issues, it also had some good times. I saw 17 years of a man and woman being married. And so I do have an experience of what married life looks like. Unfortunately, in the Bahamas, a lot of our young men and women don't see marriage in their homes every day. And so that's why a lot of marriages are in trouble. And especially in our country, remember, 70% to 80% of the women of the houses in the Bahamas are run by single women. And so if you don't see an example of love and marriage, it is very difficult to replicate that in your own life. And I think that's the challenge we have as Bahamians. I'm not saying you can't have a happy marriage if you didn't come from a married home, but I'm just saying you have to. It's like what I tell my son when he was growing up, and I used to try to tell my ex-husband, the only way to be a black man is to see a black man. All right? And if you don't have an example of it, Lydia say just disrespectful. Well, a lot of men do that. My cousin come home and meet her husband juicing the gal in her bed. Yeah, now, I will admit, one thing I must say, I ain't saying Wayne was decent, but I got the call that Wayne was choosing a gal when I was away at home. Look, writing the motherfucking Cacique Awards. What you could pay that big sissy Ian $400,000 for, but I couldn't get paid. Anyway, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord, to forgive the Bahamas. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. Help me, Lord. But I just don't get it. Right up and say, my parents are a great example of what a home should be look like. I won't settle. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Andrew said my parents was married for 40 years and I don't want no part of it for now. Fuck that. Greta said my husband was something else. When I found out he was having unprotected sex, that was it. I agree. I agree. And the thing is, how stupid are some men to have unprotected sex and then you want to come home and come juice up on your wife? Andrew say, LOL, Palimony, Rukia like Mary J. B husband. Child, her husband is a trip, eh? Sweet Pineapple said they like carry the woman in your house and your bed. Well, the gal told me she wasn't on my bed. She told me that Wayne fuck on the living room floor. So whenever Wayne has come to me and say, baby, I miss our family. I miss you, Chris, and I miss Wayne. And he was telling me this up until 2015. I was like, well, you should have thought about that before you fucked Denise on the carpet in the living room. And before you had Denise in the car. Yeah, you see, think with your brain, not your cock. What about that? Anyway, you know what? Let me stop. Blabba said my cousin came home 1 week after their marriage in their house and she was in the wedding. What? Girls, stop your shit. No. Great quote, Chrissy. Oh, thank you, Rukia. Mary said it's about to be 35 years from my parents. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. Guess what? If you can do it, that's good for you. I know for me personally, like I told my husband, let me get this right. I doing most of the working. I squeezing out this baby out my front. I here going home, because they used to call me home. And I used to tell the Ministry of Tourism, it's because of YINNA that I have these issues. I used to be coming home every month when I was married because there was always some shit to do in Nassau. Reynard said trying to break that curse now, grinding and making baby was the norm in my family. Well, again, guess what, Reynard? That's the Bahamian reality. Marriage is not the norm in the Bahamas. Now, maybe back in the day, but now, that ain't the norm. So Black Velvet, the gal was in the wedding? Jesus, but what about, hold on, let's be trapsy. What about women who just come home and meet their husband getting rim job? Can you imagine you come home early and you see your husband with his tongue in some nigga ass? That is happening to some damn women. That's why they just go fucking crazy. Who's the high profile political wife who that happened to? Catch her husband taking cock. Anyway, child, it's 59 minutes after I started the show. Yes, the rim job. You heard me. And you know, and I'm not being judgmental, right? Now, I personally am a very scornful person. You know, I heard that too, PJ. We talked about that at the top of the show. I'm a very scornful person. That's just me. I'm just saying. Legal said I'll accidentally set the house on fire from the bedroom to outside. Man, I can't. Legal, you say that, but you'll catch yourself. Rukia say, wow, but they wonder why Black women have more sexual illnesses than black men. The men who cheat do it with many. Never try to make it work with a repeat offender. Well, that is a challenge. You know, black women do have the highest incidences of HIV and AIDS. But here's my thing, right? Can you just be honest with your woman? If you like dick in your ass, right? Why you just can't say, you know, baby, guess what? I like Raheem to put his dick in my ass. Why you just can't be honest? That's what I never understood. Why you gotta sneak and lie? Tony said marriage isn't easy. Sometimes I want to go upside his head with a bat, but then I'm not perfect either. There are times when he want to choke the shit out of me, but we make it work. Well, Tony, I'm so happy you explained that to us. Less violence. Reynard say, LOL, too much pride for something to say that. Legally. Solid K say, man, I can't. Yes, Solid K. Solid K. I believe that you should be honest. If you have some proclivities and some freakiness that you want to explore, be honest. Don't go sneaking. Don't let me come home. Look, don't let me come home from my accountant and lawyer job and meet you being the top and the bottom with the man. Don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. I'd rather you tell me the truth. Just like when I told my husband at the time when I found out that he had cheated. I was like, so are we having this open marriage? Let me know now. Because, you know, sister got DOS, dick on standby. Let me know now if we can be open. Because I could open it. But then again, he was like, no, baby, no. Yeah, right. See, they want to grind up everybody, but you say you can grind up people if they want to have a seizure. Selfish. Legal say, no, child, spur of the moment reaction. Catch myself after. Legal, you know, you can't do jail. Chelsea say, listen, I would have been so calm, pack my shit, take all the money and go to the doctor and therapist and burn all of them in the house. Well, you say you're going to burn all of them in the house. But you wouldn't do that. You say you'll do it. When you think about your freedom, ain't worth it. And it's happened many times. I tell you, I had a cousin. My cousin's husband was cheating on her. Caught AIDS. She brought him back home after he said he wanted to reconcile. She caught the HIV virus from him. She died first, before him. And then he died. And that child grew up without his mama and his daddy. See again, lies. Don't lie. That's why whenever I meet men, I say to them, do you have a girlfriend? They would say no. I go, do you have a boyfriend? And they would go, no, Chrissy, what the hell you think? You better ask. Because you know, people have different sexual proclivities. They look at life differently. You gotta ask. Drew say HIV is rampant but not worth it. Well, we have a lot, and remember in the Bahamas, we have one of the highest cases per capita of HIV in the world. But you just gotta ask. Anyway, child, I've been on this show for 62 minutes. Should I talk a little longer? Everybody out here smoking a cigarette now. I have to say doggy and gunny. Yeah, Americans don't know what that means. Yeah, I have to say doggy and gunny. So today we're talking about the fire in Exuma. We're talking about the fact that Bank of the Bahamas finally taking the properties of these Tiefin cabinet ministers who has used our money. I wonder if they're going over after the private citizens, like the ones who have the shop who got the BOB loan and they pay it back yet. I wonder. Chelsea, why you laughing? Y'all like laugh, you know. Anyway, so baby people, say talk longer. Well, you know, the thing is, black people say, child, let us ask you all. You better. You have to ask. You have to ask. Reynard say that house is money. Change your locks instead. Yeah, I agree. When you're burning down your own property that you have a vested interest in, I have mixed feelings about that. Legal say stroke chin. Drew say ask for 12 months of medical records. Man, I can't. Rokia says a drug called PrEP if you think you've been exposed. Yeah, I saw that drug. I saw that. Nelson say, please, you run on us Friday, at least 39 minutes more. Okay, we can hang out a little more. But I got to find another place because everybody in my little spot now. Everybody smoking their little ciggy. All right. Denda say, yep, think number 6 in the world. We beat some African countries. Yeah, we have a high AIDS rate per capita. Tony say, that's the same thing I tell my daughter. Ask any question you want. You better. You better ask. Pepin say, ML clothing and living life as a woman. Well, especially in America, you know, the sexual, well, first of all, younger people are so much more sexually fluid than, say, people my age. Um, I remember my son told me after, what's that idiot rapper who came out with the dress on his album? My son's like, Mommy, what would you do if I wore a dress? I said, I would slap the shit out of you. Why would you want to wear a dress? Now, of course, he said, Mommy, men in Scotland wear dresses. I said, that's a kilt. And furthermore, don't wear no damn dress. Life hard enough being a black man, okay? Thanks. You ain't gotta add on. You ain't gotta put nothing on it. Thanks. All right. Mary Fitzgerald say young thug. Yeah, young thug. Yeah. That blue dress on the album cover. And I was like, but you know, again, young people look at sexual norms differently than us, especially in my age group. In my age group, we dead prudish. Now, I'm not a prude personally, but you know, you're this or you're that. So, but do you? Helen say the Bahamas, black people black people have an open marriage? Never. Well, many people have an open marriage. They just ain't know. Plenty people sneaking and creeping. Plenty Bahamas in an open marriage and just ain't know. Legally say Paul Wayne LLL. Love how you straight up with him. Yeah, I got to. I tell him you could look at. I told him you could wear a dress when you buy your own effing clothes. Please, just the other day, I just let Wayne pierce 2 of his ears. When he turned 18, I told him you could pierce 1 ear. And he had been behind me. Now, technically in America, you know, Wayne don't have to ask me for these things because Wayne is an adult in America. So we finally got the ears pierced in April of this year. I just think, like I said, it depends on how you view your sexuality. A My Rock say, Chrissy, what is the current status of your court case? Well, once again, trapsy hoes don't go to work, I guess. My next court date is on July the 5th. It was almost a year since this bitch started fucking with me. So we'll see what happens on July the 5th. She still refuses to step down from the case. She still wants to be the judge, jury, and the executioner. But I ain't gonna worry about that because guess what? All things working for my good. The longer she procrastinates, the more zeros the Attorney General got to put on my check. Reynard said, having open marriage without consent, LOL. Well, most babies have open marriage without consent. Greta is laughing. Helen said, yes, ask child. Ask them, some kinky people out there acting like saints. Well, it's not, guess what? You could have your kink, you know. There's nothing wrong with having your kink. But it must be kink that don't hurt nobody. It's a partnership. Rokia say all folks are liars. They brought in all this cheap sex lifestyle. Man, I can't take it. Blah will say yes, open as the sun rises. Yes, they do. All my damn honeys, all of my life. That's the Bahamas national anthem. Well, again, in the Bahamas, we have lots of extramarital relationships. We have sharing, man sharing, woman sharing. But just be honest. That's my thing. You know, I know in the Bahamas, we don't even care because I just be out and people just be out with their sweetheart and hailing me. I'd be like, you know, I know your wife and I could see you, right? Like, you know, I see you in this bar, right? Like you hailing me? Really, motherfucker? Like one of the current ministers can give me big hail, right? I was like, really? Really, bruh? Bruh. Anyway, Rukia say 110 watching. Stop snooping and press like, folks. Only 22. Child, that happens all the time, Rukia. I ain't worried about that. By the way, if you love the show, remember, I have a Patreon account. Thank you, all of you who become patrons of Chrissy Love Live to the world. Every month you commit an amount. That shows that you're a patron of the show. I want to thank you guys for your awesome support. You know, a lot of the things that we're doing in media in the Bahamas that are very new. It takes a while for some people to catch on. I want to thank all of you guys who support the show. Because again, unlike when I was on terrestrial radio and TV, and you had a salesperson with a rate sheet, you know, we still doing old shit in the Bahamas. Yeah, it's the new media. It's a new way of doing things. Alright, so since y'all ain't calling me and got me talking all day, y'all know I tired talking, right? And it's like where I was driving so much over the weekend. I tell man, if he put me in a home, I can take a walker and just beat the shit out of him. Anyway, but I know he could put me in a home if it's plush and it have some soccer players working at the home now. Yeah, but my whole leg stiff and everything on me, so that's the deal. So what else y'all want to talk about? I want to see the Bank of the Bahamas throw all the Leslie Miller shit outside. Legal say too much damn sharing, I selfish. Tony say you have to continue to pray for our children because they have so much to deal with. You don't know who born male and now female and vice versa. You calling on the next show? Okay, Drew. Like just at the orientation for Wayne school, the boy sitting next to Wayne, full face of makeup. His face was beat to the gods, hunty, beat to the gods. And this a boy. He on his blue glitter eyeshadow. Wayne was like, okay, mommy, did you notice the boy who had on the makeup? I said, yes, sweetie. I guess he wants to express himself at orientation. Jared, that's you? I want Leslie toilet outside. I want all his things. I want all the bowling ball outside. I want to see them such and suck sorrows because they too stink. You don't pay your light bill. You don't pay your mortgage. You believe the Bahamas government and the Bahamian people must take care of you? Please. Get on my last nerve. I will see all the Algernon things with his soupy mouth. One foreclosure. Remember that stupid show used to do? We are one. Get your one ass out the buildings. What about that? Thanks. Jason say he in a meeting, can't hear. Legal Eagle say beat to the gods. Jared said that was a dad show. Jared, you so stay? Well, you know Wendell had to put Algernon on because Frankie tell him to do so. You know it's the PLP station. We are one. And you know I used to like Algernon. Back in the day growing up in Seabreeze, Algernon's sister Aunt Paula, that was my girl. Aunt Paula is my mentor. So I know them all my life, the Allen family. But Algernon gone, let politics cause him. As a matter of fact, when Algernon baby was born with the cleft palate, who wrote the story about the child? I. So, right up and say, I don't think young kids are confused. In fact, they know exactly who they are and who they want to be. Well, you know, that's true. But if you want to wear makeup, like I said, for me, when I see a boy wearing makeup, I feel some kind of way. I feel some kind of way. That's just me. Drew say, Chris, you getting ready for the 4th? I surely am. But can I tell you, I ain't doing... The 4th of July, I can be right in my bed. Okay? Watching something on Showtime. Yeah. I tell y'all, I into nothing. I tired. I into nothing. So now last 4th of July, you know, I was showing off being American in the Bahamas, grilling hot dog and hamburger and shit, standing up in the heat. July 4th and July 10th, I could be chilling. Yeah, I could be in my bed talking to y'all on July 4th. Chrissy could be off Wednesday and next Tuesday. Celebrate with some 420? No, I know if I want to celebrate. Man, I hate it. Guess what? You know, you only could do that in DC and then I just have to go get the train back and thing. I don't be into that. We shall see. No, but I'm going to talk to y'all on July 4th, if only for 2 seconds. And then our independence is the Wednesday, right? Or the Tuesday, what it is. 45 years of nationhood. Is the Bahamas really independent? Do you own your resources? Do you own your own telecommunications? Are you sovereign? Rukia say independence from what? Tuesday. What independence? Debbie say, hey Chrissy, very busy in Green Turtle Key. Debbie, how you doing, sweetie? And Debbie, thank you, baby. Mwah, love you. Chelsea say nope. Nelson say even. Well, you know, the thing is, we all know that we were caught up in that whole situation when Britain wanted to rid itself of its colonies in the Caribbean. But when you look at the Bahamas, say no, we paying VAT. Monsandra, I can't take it. You gotta pay taxes. I don't have a problem paying taxes. My problem with the Bahamas is that we pay all these taxes, but we don't see where they're going. Like, where's the benefit? Where's the benefit? I don't see the benefit of those taxes. Nassau look like the wreck of the Hesperus. What I missing? Mary say too much taxes. Jared say the jackals are here. We do not own our Bahamas. Chelsea says, seriously, I'm not wearing Independence Day colors. Sorry, not sorry. Man, Chelsea, you gotta wear your aqua, gold, and black. Be it ever so shitty, there's no place like home. It's still our home. Don't make me bust out with this line is mine. Don't make me sing in Chelsea. Yes, we are pissed with our country. Yes, we have been pissed with our legislators for 45 years. But the Bahamas is still a beautiful place. Now, I think America celebrates, what is it, 242? Y'all help me. America is 242 years old, right? So we shall see. I'll be celebrating both. And for the record, I always celebrated both. This ain't nothing new. Even when I was home, I celebrated both. 8 Mile Rock says, VAT only paid in Commonwealth countries? No, because when I went to Europe, well, I don't know, were they Commonwealth countries? Are you still a part of the Commonwealth? Yes, we are. Mary say, fuck Independence Day, man, I can't take it. Mary, how you really feel, boo? Tony say, I agree with you, Chrissy. Nothing in this country works. Damn tired of this place. Well, what we can do to make it work, Tony? And I know I could say this while I sit out here next to the big stadium where the light on, the water on, the phone on, shit working. All right? Doesn't say I wear no colors either. They joking. I want to know why the flag's still yellow all over the place. Well, I see my friend got the contract to do the independence decorations. The color look right. Yes, it is our place. Chelsea say I ain't going out like I usually do. I tired too. Jared say less than 500,000 citizens, residents, and we're in $8 billion in debt. Show me the way the money was spent. And that's just it, Jared. Not only are we $8 billion in debt, but does the Bahamas look like a country that has had $8 billion of money moving through it? And you know, people say, oh, Chrissy, you're so harsh. But Nassau, dirty. Freeport, a little cleaner. But where the money? The school's falling down. I tell you, my friend fell through the floor of a school. The school's still standing in Nassau. Ige. Yes, $8 billion in debt. Where you been? Well, it's 7 point something. Yes. Less than 500,000 citizens. Okay, add the illegal immigrants, 600,000. And we are close to $8 billion in debt. And again, over the years, where's it gone? I could see if the Bahamas looked amazing. If our roads were spectacular, our government buildings were spectacular, our schools were spectacular, we had state-of-the-art government offices. But no, when I worked for the Bahamas government, I remember my friend walking with her high-heel shoes, her heels stay going through the floor where the buildings are rotten. And anyway, but nonetheless, we still could celebrate independence. Although I ain't gotta lie, some days I just want to be like, Lizzie, look here. Link me. Links. Help us, Lizzie. Even Great Britain don't fucking want us, okay? Remember, the colonies were a burden on Great Britain. So they glad we gone. But we can talk about independence. Legally, they say pass through straight in someone offshore bank account. Sandra saying the minister's damn pocket. Well, why we allow it? We have $2 billion that was just collected in VAT. We have $8 billion in debt. The phone system ain't worth shit. The healthcare system ain't worth shit. The infrastructure ain't worth shit. Like I said, we don't mind paying taxes if we knew where it was going. Rukia says, same in Trinidad. Too many greedy. Who changed the laws to keep themselves out of jail? Laws are not for the rich. Well, you know, that's kind of true. Helen said, exactly, Chrissy, where the benefits? Jared said, nothing to celebrate on my end. Loan bills and opaque accountability. Not opaque. I can't. Well, you know, the thing is, we're 45 years old. We're 5 away from 50. Our golden independence celebration. I keep telling y'all, when I put on that gold jumpsuit and them Sweetwater fucking tennis, and I dance my happy tail across Clifford Park to Tony McKay's rushing through the crowd, yeah, I was there. I believe in that shit. So, if we ain't gonna do nothing about it, why we bitching? Anyway, what else we talking about today? Lord, I wonder if I can go use these people porta potty. Should I be brazen and go use the porta potty? What else y'all want to talk about today? Lord, this is a bad angle, eh? I have more chins in a Chinese phone book. Tony say, politicians teething and the Bahamians paying the price. Helen said, love my country, the Bahamas. We have a long way to go to find a nation where things work. Well, that's what I used to tell y'all. We have to have the conversations that are going to propel us into finer nationhood. You know, finer nationhood takes work. You don't just wake up one day and bam, finer nationhood. And unfortunately, when we had the chance to do the work in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, we were run by legislators who didn't have, I guess, their eye on the prize. Shan said, did you talk about Omar's new position? Well, Omar told us about his new position when he was on the show. That ain't no news. He told us that he was going there. Time to bring back the Vanguard. Man, I can't take it. Well, look what they did to the leader of the Vanguard. Look how they treated John McCartney. John McCartney was celebrated and adored in America, where his own country kicked him in his ass, and he died just recently, what, 2 years ago? Dr. John McCartney died. He was a professor at a school in the South. You know, Bahamians, until people of the Bahamas wake up, stand up, get up, and fluff up, you can continue to get the dangling dick of destiny. I don't know how else to say it. I like how when Dr. Umar tell y'all this, y'all just be clapping. Yeah, How long I been telling you motherfuckers this? But you know, you can get tired real soon, and then when you get tired, then you can change. Yes, good for him. Tell Omar go put some money in the GoFundMe account for pussing out on our legal case. I tell you, you know, everybody don't have the sack to fight this fight. Everybody don't have the sack. Some people's sack draw right up. But you know, do you, boo? No, not chairman. I don't think it's chairman. It's not chairman. No. Let's not run it now. Anyway, people, all I saying, right? We could do better. In the words of Captain Wesley Clark, we can do better, we must do better. You know, and Hubert Minnis adopted that as one of his slogans. I really thought we were going to be on a good wicket. We can do better, we must do better. So the question is, when we could do better? When is better? When? Well, we all know that these parties just give their friends these jobs. But you know, that's good. He making a couple dollars. Maybe he could stop saying, my mommy don't want me to go to jail. Anyway, you know what? Do you, boo? I worry about Christina, Marlene, Thompson, Russell. Back to Thompson. All right, Lord Almighty showing. Okay, I've been on 82 minutes now. Hold on. Okay, we can go. We could do an hour and a half. Late again? Vita, that's all right, baby. You here. That's the beauty of this show. It's on time. It's on demand. It's on anywhere, anytime. You get the app, Vita. If you get the app, you can start the show from the tippy top once I stop streaming. That's the beauty of this new Bahamian media. We can talk to you anywhere. Anywhere. Ain't no time limit on this. You could watch this in the toilet. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Can I tell you? I tell man, you need to hurry up, finish school and get plenty of money. Because I need a driver. When I drive them long distance, I just have to recuperate. It's taking me a damn whole day to recuperate. I slept on Sunday. Y'all saw when I woke up in the love nest and I talked to y'all at 6 o'clock in the morning. I went back to bed at 7 o'clock. You know what time I wake up? 4 p.m. Yeah, I just have to rejuvenate. Anyway, so I'm glad y'all stopped the Armageddon shopping. I hope y'all do something about holding the government accountable. Now that the taxes have been raised, I hope you ask for your fiscal responsibility bill, which was promised to you by this FNM government. And just ask the right questions. Remember, we like to bitch and whine about good governance, good governance, good governance. But what a lot of Bahamians fail to realize is that good governance is really directly linked to good citizenship. And so if you're not doing what it takes to be a good citizen, demanding good governance is kind of crazy. It's a two-way street. So do your part. Anyway, child, let me go. I gone with the road smooth, the water on, the light on. Trapsy and the AC bill ain't $5,000 a month. Ooh, Trapsy, Trapsy. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank God for y'all. And I behold the magnificence that you is. All right, let me go in this hot sun, go try and meet Karen. Chappello, honey, Chappello. Ignorant hoe. Say Petty, yeah, Dad Petty. Dad Petty ain't stand around. When I go in the shower this morning, before when I was home, when I live in the East, I know Tony, let me stop throwing shade. Let me stop throwing shade. Yeah, nap time, it's a holiday. Let me stop throwing shade. But when I was in the East, when I would turn on the water to go bathe, all you see was, and you know, in the water with a limestone so cakey, the shower would just block up and the waters be squirting everywhere. When I come back to the Bahamas, I have to get me one serious water pump because I can't go back to that pissy water. I can't. I can't. Okay, I stopped throwing shade. I stopped throwing shade. Let me behave. Y'all keep you calm, keep cool. Love yourself, Bahamas. Yeah, I tired, man. And you know what it is too? Keeping your foot on that pedal. See, y'all Bahamian Americans who like to drive in America. See, I ain't that kind of bad man. I'd rather take bus and train. But my son is like, Mommy, when you add up how much the bus costs and how long it takes to get there, and when you add up the which is right. He's right. He does make sense. He's right. So that, you know, 3 hours there and 3 hours back. I don't be into that. All my leg and calf hurting and shit. Anyway, tomorrow we can talk. Remember, it's Black and White Tuesday tomorrow. Let me see what racial things happening so we can talk about black and white things. I gone, y'all. Y'all be good, okay? My eye closing down. I sleepy. Bucket in a cup, LOL. Love you too. T and Petty. Man, I can't. You think I'm Petty? Hi, Petty. Legal, I love these somersaults. Legal, how come I don't have a somersault emoji on my phone? I just get dead upset. I can't even do a somersault on my phone. I dead hot. Later, y'all. Peace. 2 fingers. Check with ya. I gone. We talk all kind of shit today.